Based on Donald Trump's accelerating cognitive decline, a lot of people starting to think he's probably not going to make it another 3 years. And even if he does, as long as he's still alive and kicking at the end of 3 years, there's still a chance he might not be president anymore, because there may come a point where even his own cabinet looks at the guy and says, you know what, it's 25th Amendment time. And that leads me to another viewer question. This one is from @Poet Ascara Faggio, who says, salutations and happy holidays from Italy. Do you think that, even if Trump will be too mentally gone to fully serve his second term, with JD becoming de facto the new president, things might get better for the U.S. and its international relationships in general? Personally, I don't think so, considering Vance and all the spineless sycophants Trump surrounded himself with are even less capable to do anything good for the country than he is, but I'd like to hear your opinion on the matter. I think in a couple small, tiny, minute ways, Vance would be better. And then in a lot of other ways, Vance would be no different whatsoever. And here's what I mean. Most of what Donald Trump has done is what any other Republican president would do. The tax cuts, the economic damage we have seen, the attacks on immigrants. All of that is typical Republican talking points. Donald Trump just, bumped it up to 11. So Vance would still do all of that. Would we likely be seeing the ICE raids taking place in American cities? Probably not. Probably not. Would we see National Guard troops deployed in U.S. cities? I think that is a definite no. But would we see the continuation of deregulation and tax cuts and businesses getting whatever they want? Absolutely. Would Vance be slapping his stupid name on buildings that he legally can't even be doing that to? No. Trump does. The tariffs, that's where things get a little tricky. Would JD Vance get rid of the tariffs? Or would he keep them in place? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even speculate as to what he would do with that. But what I can tell you is that JD Vance is far less threatening than Donald Trump, because Vance is a chameleon, right? He changes what he looks like to adapt to different situations. Used to be anti-Trump because at the moment, it was great to be anti-Trump. This guy is America's Hitler, JD Vance told us. And now he's full-blown MAGA. It's because he saw the sea change. He realized there were opportunities over here if I just look like this now. And that's exactly what he did. And he'll continue to do that. If Trump is out of the picture, JD Vance is calling the shots, he will go where the wind blows him. He will be paying attention, more so than Trump does, to what the public thinks and feels. But unlike Trump, JD Vance will say, oh, okay, well then, if the public doesn't want me to do this, I probably need to cool off on this. If the public hates these things, maybe I'll pull back a little bit so they'll like me. Because like Trump, JD Vance also has this desire to be liked and loved, but Trump doesn't have the ability to change himself to make people like him. He wants people to change to like what he's doing. Vance will mold himself into what he thinks people want to see. There's another politician that does that a lot too. His name is Ted Cruz. He did that on the campaign trail when he was running for president, and it didn't work out very well for him. In fact, any politician that kind of goes through that wishy-washy flip-flop era typically doesn't work out well for them. But overall, JD Vance is slightly less threatening to the United States and the rest of the world than Donald Trump is, because Vance will respond to negative reactions. Trump will react to negative reactions, and there's a difference between those two things. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.